Ay, Nico, no consigo el link de Educab Play ni de...
Ah, ok,
ni de Educab.
ya te lo envío.
Ah, gracias.
We are online. We are online.
Yes. Really.
Yes.
Good morning. Buenos días. ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos a nuestra Educab TV Inglés. Este es un espacio único, lúdico y pertinente dirigido a los estudiantes de cuarto año de educación media general y que les va a permitir reforzar los conocimientos adquiridos en el aula de clases. Soy la profesora Yolanda López, coordinadora académica de la Escuela de Educación en el área de inglés y por otro lado, coordinando este proyecto que nos ha permitido llegar a sus hogares. Los conocimientos. Nos acompaña la profesora Indira Bhakti, representante del programa Virtual English Lesson, justamente Fellow por la Embajada de los Estados Unidos en Venezuela, y juntas llevamos de la mano este proyecto. Este proyecto, a su vez, está realizado por estudiantes de la Escuela de Educación que fungen como facilitadoras, profesoras facilitadoras, y las estudiantes a su vez han preparado un Google Classroom que nos va a permitir reforzar nuestros espacios realizados a través de Zoom. Así que les invitamos a participar y a su vez a considerarlo en su agenda. En este momento tenemos las profesoras. En este momento tenemos las profesoras Michel Samper, Nicoll Peña y Valeria Berroteran, que están participando en este proyecto y que van a estar con ustedes en la actividad. Bienvenidos todos, contamos con ustedes en Zoom o en YouTube. Adelante.
Welcome, Mr. Yolanda. Hi guys, today we are going to see lesson number 12. Welcome to Educab TV 4th year. Today we are going to see relative pronouns. But first, we are going to introduce ourselves. I'm here with Nicoll Peña.
Hi guys.
And myself, Michel Samper. Valeria is not here today, but she's on presence. Okay, rules of the class. Remember to raise your hand if you want to talk, if you have any question, be polite, wait for your turn if you want to talk, and keep your mic muted if you're not talking. Now, guys, I remember that last class we saw reflexive pronouns. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher. Yes, we hope.
Well, today we are going to do an activity, fill the blank space with the correct pronoun, or I'm sorry, answer. Okay, first, Indira, can you read all the paragraph or the sentence?
With the pronouns or without the pronouns?
Without the pronouns.
Without. Okay.
Yes.
So fill the blank space with the correct answer. Myself itself, yourself, themselves, himself, herself, ourselves. Yesterday, Amy and Billy went out on a date. Before going out, Billy had to shave blank space. While Amy was waiting for Billy, she made blank space a cup of coffee.
Perfect. Thank you, Indira. Okay. What do you think will be on the first blank space? Billy had to shave. What do you think would it be? Here are the options that you have to answer. We have Billy. Billy, what do you think is what will be his pronoun? Is a he, right?
Yeah, so if it's he, then if it's a man, then it's he.
Yes, it's a
So
man.
I think the matching pronoun is himself. So Billy had to shave himself.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to put that on the blank space. Himself. Okay, I think because it's blue, it's going to be confusing. I'm going to change the color. Himself. Okay. Now, while Amy was waiting for Billy, she made a cup of coffee. What do you think goes there, Yolanda?
Well, here we have the pronoun she. So to match with she will be herself.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to put herself. Good job. Thank you, Yolanda. Okay, herself. Oh, herself. Okay. Now we're going to do another part of the remember, we put himself and herself.
Yes.
Now, Nicoll, can you help me read this example, this
Yes.
exercise?
Yes, of course. Then they drove to the restaurant by blank space. After the dinner was over, they called me and said, the food was really good. You have to try it. Blank space.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Then they drove to the restaurant by. What do you think goes there, Indira?
Okay, so then they drove to the restaurant. So they is the pronoun. So that matches with themselves. So they drove to the restaurants by themselves.
Okay, perfect. And now, Yolanda, the food was really good. You have to try it.
And the second one we have, after the dinner was over, they called me and said, the food was really good. You have to try it. As we have you match with yourself. You have to try it yourself.
Okay, yourself. Thank you. Okay, now we are going to see, thank you both, and we're going to see the correct answers. Remember that we put himself, herself, themselves, and yourself. Okay, let's see what are the answers, the correct answers. Yesterday, Amy and Billy went out on a date. Before going out, Billy had to shave himself. Okay, so that was correct. While Amy was waiting for Billy, she made herself a cup of coffee. That was correct too. Then they drove to the restaurant by themselves. Okay, that was correct. After the dinner was over, they called me and said the food was really good. You have to try it yourself. Okay, everything was correct. Thank you very much for participating. And do you have any questions?
Not yet, teacher.
No,
Not yet.
I think everything is clear.
Perfect. Okay, now how much you know about relative pronouns? Remember that now we're going to do a little diagnostic about how much do you know about relative pronouns. Okay, so now we're going to share an activity that you should, well, that you can answer if you know anything about that. Okay, now we're going to share it to the chat. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and I could go.
Okay, I'm going to put it in
Okay.
YouTube too, so that people in YouTube can participate. We have one person out in YouTube. According to her Gmail, it's Consultore Shaddai. And I am inviting you to come into Zoom if you would like to come into Zoom, or you can watch on YouTube. Thank you for being here today.
Yes. Let me send the link of Zoom in the chat. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
To the YouTube chat, okay. And then I put the
Yes.
Mentimeter in the YouTube in case anybody out there wants to participate. Michel, my Spanish isn't very good. Can you read this in Spanish and then tell us what it means in English?
Yes. ¿Qué pronombres relativos conoces en español? Escribe dos. It says, what relative pronouns do you know in Spanish? Write two.
So I am going to participate.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't open the Mentimeter.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yes. And
Okay, I
here
put
you
some in,
have.
but I'm really unsure. So I put, I don't know really.
Can be cuál,
Is
quién.
cuál is correct in Spanish? ¿Cuál?
Yes.
Yes.
Which?
What about
Yes.
quién?
¿Cuáles?
Cuánto.
Which?
Are those okay?
Yes.
Yeah, those are okay.
Okay. I think I do understand then. Great.
Yay.
Yay.
Yolanda, did you put some in?
Yes.
Oh. What did you put in?
¿Cuándo? ¿Cuál?
Are we missing any?
Maybe I want to put cuyo.
Oh, cuyo. What
Cuánta.
does cuyo mean? I don't understand that one very
Whose?
well.
Whose?
That's whose?
Yes.
Okay. And what if
Yeah.
it's, okay, can you just say quién singular?
Yes, you can
Okay.
say
Look at that
can
one.
or quienes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the singular. Do we have anybody else participating out in YouTube? Let's see.
I am not sure.
So,
I sent the message for them,
yes,
but
Thank you.
yes. I send the link of Zoom, but we hope.
I don't see the link in Zoom in the YouTube chat,
Really?
but maybe I just need to refresh my browser. Let me see.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
I
Okay.
have only the welcome from Nicoll and from our school, but really we don't see the link to participate in Mentimeter.
Oh.
Oh, maybe they don't let you put that because I put my link and it showed, but now it's not there anymore.
No, I can't see it.
Mm-hmm. And the YouTube Zoom link is not there. So there must be a
Yes.
restriction. Okay, sorry about that, people in YouTube.
Okay.
Well, can you explain this to us a little bit, Nicoll or Michel, so that we understand pronombres relativos in Espanol first, and then we can learn about them in English?
Yes. Well,
Yes, of course. Well, Nicoll, I give you the space.
los pronombres relativos refieren a un nombre mencionado en la oración. Ya puede ser un animal, una cosa, una persona. Nos ayudan a introducir una oración subordinada, adjetiva o algo relativo.
Give an example.
Wow, let me.
For example, on cuyo o por
Cualquiera.
ejemplo, con el cuyo, alguien cuyo nombre es Nicoll. Estoy buscando a alguien cuyo nombre es Nicoll. A veces no se utiliza mucho en español, pero sí se puede utilizar. Donde is another example. Let me think.
Can you give me an example with donde, please?
Yes.
Tiene que ser de lugar, obviamente. Puede ser.
No, like an example in English. Este es el
I
lugar
want
en
an
donde.
example in Spanish because I need to learn a little bit of Spanish so that I can understand the English later.
Yes. Ese es el lugar donde conocí a mi esposo.
La universidad fue el lugar donde conocí a Michel.
Aha, okay.
Exactly.
So these are like question words though too, aren't they? Like, ¿dónde está el baño? Where is the bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
You can use like a question or in a phrase, affirmative or negative.
Yeah. For example, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Pronoun, it would be la persona cual di la respuesta.
Sí, podemos decir la persona de la cual te comenté es la que está sentada a la derecha del profesor.
Okay, good. I think I understand. Relative pronouns now.
Okay.
Perfect. So now we are going to see them on English. They're the same. They're also a type of pronoun, but now we're going to do a little bit of explanation of that pronoun.
Yes. Well, here we have what is a pronoun. A pronoun is one of the parts of a speech. It's a word that comes in a sentence as an alternative to the noun. Also, we can say a pronoun is a replacement for a noun or a noun phrase in a sentence. Anyone have a question?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, it may be functioning at any place in a sentence like the first person, second person, or third person, respectively. All right. And here we have relative pronouns. In this case, it's a part of the speech that shows the pronoun's relation to a noun used in a clause of a sentence and tends to replace a noun. Includes an adjective clause, also called a relative clause. Can we use relative clause in this case? A relative clause always begins with a relative pronoun to show the noun's relativity to the person in a clause or a sentence. A relative pronoun can function as a possessive pronoun as it possesses the noun of a sentence, object or subject, respectively. And this pronoun is used as a singular or plural without specifying any difference between male and female. In a clause of a sentence, a relative pronoun plays the role of a noun, like we saw in a few examples. And here we have the examples of relative pronouns. We have who, whom, which, that, whose, where, when, why, what, whom. Sorry, I cannot pronounce very well the next one. What, whom.
Whoever.
Whoever. So
Whoever.
with ever, you're going to say who, and then the
Okay.
word ever. So you have 3 syllables.
Okay.
Whoever, whomever, whichever, wherever,
Okay.
etc. Okay?
Thank you so much, Andira.
You're welcome.
We have whatever, what, ever, and so on. Well, these are the examples that we have. And now we're going to see a little table to specify what style or what type is one of each. We have relative pronouns. Who is related to people, subject. Whom relates to people, whom. Which relates to animals and objects. That relates to people, animals, and things. Whose refers to possession. Where to places. When to time. Why to reason, and what to things. We can go to the next one, please.
Yes, everything is clear right now. Here there aren't all the relative pronouns, but are the most important or used on English language.
Yeah.
And I want to mention that Sara Torres has come into the room. Thank you, Sara, for joining us this morning as a student.
Oh, welcome, Sarah. Thank you.
Sara
Welcome.
is also a volunteer, but she will participate as a student today. Thank you for coming.
Oh, okay.
Gracias.
Sarah.
Welcome.
Welcome, Sarah. Nice to see you again.
Okay.
We
Oh,
can invite Sarah to read our example.
Sarah, can you read this example, please?
Yeah, sure. Example. The boy who is sitting on the stairs is the one you are looking for.
Thank you so much. Remember, in this case, who refers to people. So here, you can hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you now. who is referring to the boy that is sitting on the stairs. That's why the end of the sentence we use who. Okay, the relative pronoun who.
Okay.
Okay, the cake was prepared by the cook whom we hired last week. Okay.
In this case, whom refers to people. So the sentence says that they prepare the cake.
Yeah, this also an indirect object. Sometimes in English, we can hear it, not that often, but we can hear it. So here we have to know that is referring to an indirect object. In this case, the to the cook, to the person that is baking the cake or preparing the cake.
Next one.
Okay, Yolanda, you can read this for us?
Of course, it's a pleasure. Example, the appetizer which we ate in the restaurant was very delicious.
Thank you so much. In this case, which refers to animals or in this case, objects.
The appetizer.
Yes, exactly. Anyone have a question? Sarah, you have a question?
Everything, it's okay, I think.
Okay.
We can ask Sarah again.
Yes, Sarah, you can read this for us, please.
Yes, sure. Example. This is the book that I bought yesterday.
Great, thank you so much. That refers to people, animals, or things.
In this case, refers to the book.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. We can go to the next one. Indira, you can read this?
Yes, I can read this. Example. Oh, look at the picture. She is so sweet and she has a dog, a baby dog. Okay. She is a girl whose puppy was missing for the past few days. Whose?
Yes. Whose refers to possession. In this case, the puppy is a possession of the girl. But well,
So cute.
yeah, thank you so much. We can go to the next slide, please. Okay. Example, this is the place where my mother used to live. Where refers to places. In this case, the place where it was when her mother lived, used to live. Anyone have a question?
Not for now.
Okay, thank you so much.
I can read.
Okay, please.
Example, the first copy of this book was launched when I was 12.
Okay, thank you. When refers to time. In this case, the book and the time that she read it. Well, when she launched. Anyone have a question here?
No, it's okay.
I have a question. I don't understand the word launch. What does that mean? Launch?
It
That
means
lunch? Lunch like you eat?
no. Fue, disculpe. Tengo entendido que fue refers actually cuando salió lo sacaron. For a
Yeah,
long
when it
time.
was printed,
Yeah.
when the book was printed, or when in Spanish when fue sacado al público, publicado.
Oh, like advertised to the public.
Exactly.
Ah, okay, I understand.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Lanzamiento.
Yeah,
Mm,
lanzamiento.
yeah, that make like thrown.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
I
next
can
one.
read.
Okay.
Yes. Example, I don't know why he's not going abroad for higher studies.
Okay, in this case, why refers to a reason. And in this case, we don't know why he's not going abroad for higher. Anyone have a question here? No? Okay.
No,
Okay.
no questions.
Okay, in this case, we have, I don't know what are you thinking. In this case, what refers to things. So we don't know what she's thinking if we see the picture.
Great. Can I make a correction on this slide?
Yes.
So when you have a relative pronoun, the question word goes inside the sentence. So you can see that the question word is right here. I don't know what, okay? When it's an embedded clause, when it's inside the other sentence, you need to change the order. It is no longer question order. So I'm going to make a correction here. This should be, I don't know what you are thinking. I don't know what you are thinking. And I apologize, I didn't catch that earlier. So when it's embedded, you change the order back, okay?
Yes, because here is not a question, it's a
Right.
sentence.
Mhm. That's a very common mistake, so it's good to have it there so people can see it and understand that the question is, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? But when you embed the question and you use it as a relative pronoun, relative pronoun, you return the order back to sentence order with subject, then the verb. You are thinking.
Thank
Okay.
you, Kira. Yes, that is very clear now.
Yes. Thank you so much for your comments.
Yes, and then that is good to see because it's like Indira said, is a common mistake. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, also I did saw the sentence, but it was weird, but I didn't know that there was a mistake also.
Okay.
It's good to know. Okay, now guys, we are going to practice. Okay, now we are going to see a little bit of word walk. Okay, let's see. How do I, okay. Now, we have word walk. I know a great place. We can have lunch. Where, who, when, or what?
I think that it could be a letter A, where?
Letter A. Okay, perfect. Where? Yeah, because we are talking about a place that we can have lunch. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Sam is the man, works for the president.
Perhaps who?
Who? Okay, yes. Here is correct because we are talking about Sam. Sam is the man that, I'm sorry, Sam is the man who works for the president. We're talking about the man that works for the president, Sam. Okay, now we're going to the next one. Food is imported from other countries. It's expensive. Where, which, what, or who? What do you think?
Food. Food is a thing. Food is
Yeah,
a
it's a
thing.
thing.
So, but it's plural.
But it's plural. Oh,
Anything,
no.
is it plural? No, it's not plural.
No, it's not a plural because we are using the verb to be is.
Right, it's one of those count nouns. Okay, so
Yeah.
but I see many things there. So
Yeah.
it's not where, because where is a place. And it's
Okay.
not who, because who is a
It's a
person.
person. Yes.
Which one, is it which or what? What do you all think? Which or what?
I think it is which.
What do you think is which, Sarah?
Because we use which where we are talking about things, and food is I think that is things.
Yeah, exactly. That is correct. We use it to talk about things, and also we use it to refer specifically to the thing, the food, which is important imported from other countries, is expensive. So if we use what, it would be wrong. Okay, thank you, Sarah. The cookies you bake are really delicious. When, where, which, or why? Here we are talking about the cookies that you bake.
Let's see. If we use why, we need an explanation about, and that is not the situation. Where is about place. When is about time.
Yeah, it's about time.
So let's see. Looks like which.
Yes, it is. In this case, we are using which because we are talking about the cookies that you bake. Okay, that is correct. The cookies which you bake. Also remembers it refers to objects. Okay, the cookies which you baked are really delicious.
Okay.
Okay, I visited my uncle, lives in a different city. Here we are talking about a person that is my uncle.
A person.
Okay, now who, whose, what, or where?
Well, it's not where, because where would be about a place.
Yeah, it would be talking about a place. What is for things? Whose refers to a possession. Okay, so what do you think will be?
So the answer is A, who. I visited
Yeah.
my uncle who lives in a different city.
Exactly, yes, correct. I visited my uncle who lives in a different city. Okay, do you know anyone knows why there are no penguins at the North Pole? When, where, who, or which? Here we are talking about anyone that knows why there are no penguins at the North Pole. Okay, remember when for time, where for place, who for persons, for people, and which for things or objects. Sometimes subjects too, but in this case, we should, we may know what is the answer.
And I think that it's letter C, who, because in the question, and it refers to anyone, and it is a person. So I think that it match.
Yeah, it matched the sentence. Yes. Do you know anyone who knows why there are no penguins at the North Pole? Yay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, because where was about place.
Place,
That
yeah.
is not the correct one.
Does anyone know why there are no penguins at the North Pole? Why are there no penguins at the North Pole?
I don't know really. Maybe it. I don't think this a logical answer, but maybe there is too cold,
Maybe.
or maybe it's because I think there is always night. I don't know if I'm correct. They don't receive light there, or
Yeah, but there are penguins at the South Pole, so it's interesting.
yeah.
Maybe someone can look that up.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can look that
that
up
is interesting.
Later.
later. Yeah, on the end of the class, we can see the answer. Okay. I want to borrow that you bought last month.
Okay.
Which, where, who, or whose?
Let's see. Who is about person?
Yeah,
Where
person.
about place? Whose is about possession?
This is
So
yes.
looks like which?
Which, yes. Here we are talking about the book you borrowed. Oh, the book I want to borrow and that you bought. Okay, my house is very big, is very cold. Where, when, what, or which. Here we are talking about my house. Remember that which and what are also for things, but is used in a different way. And where is for places, when for time.
Which?
Which, okay, that is correct. We are talking about the house. My house, which is very big, is very cold. Okay, Sydney is the place I fell in love with Sarah. Okay, Sarah, you're here. Okay, who, where, and what? What do you think? We are talking about Sydney, right? So what would it be?
I think that the answer is where, because we use where when we are talking about places.
Yeah, that is correct. Sydney is the place where I fell in love with Sarah. It's a beautiful place from what I have seen. Okay, can you find the teacher you talked to this morning? Whose, who, where, or which?
Looks like whose.
Mm.
Oh, remember whose is for a possession.
Or who, because where is about place, which about things. So perhaps whose or who. Let's see.
Let's see if it is who. Yeah, it's who. Yeah, we are talking about the teacher that you talked to this morning.
And we don't use whose because it's not about possession.
It's about, yeah, it's about possession, exactly.
Yes, that is why it's not whose, right?
Exactly. This is the place I told you about. That, where, or who. That is also for things, remember? Relates to people, animal, or things. And where for place, who for people, or
this
person.
is the one that was confusing. Remember how we were confused and we were going to change the example to the city? Because
Yeah.
in this case, it's not really about the place. It's about where. This is the place.
city. I don't
It's
know.
not really where, so it's that, right? I don't know why it didn't get changed, but it's fine.
Yeah.
This is the place that I told you about. It should be
Yeah,
the
it's the
correct
city.
answer here.
Okay, yeah. In this case,
So it
we
looks
did
like it should be
city.
where. Yeah.
Where?
Yes, because here we can use that like to combine, to connect both sentence.
Is that
So
okay? This is incorrect. It will be where, right? So I don't know what it doesn't.
well, because that combined both sentence. You see, like a connection.
Yeah. Yeah. In this case, it the last answer was incorrect. Is where. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of letter soup. So, Sarah, do you have or do you know how to annotate to write on the screen?
No.
No, okay, I can do it for you.
Okay.
Can you find the word which?
Or perhaps any other.
Or any
I
other?
found at the word where,
Where?
which is
Okay.
in the last line,
The last
and
line.
counting. Yeah.
Here, where? Okay, can you make an example with where, please?
But as a question or a sentence.
Oh, whatever you want. It could be a question or it could be a sentence.
Okay, as a question, where are the keys? And as a sentences, I don't know where I put my keys.
Okay, that is correct. Thank you.
Okay.
Where are the keys? And that's what you asked, right? Where are the keys? And
Yes.
I don't know where the keys are, right?
Where
Yes,
I put
yes.
the keys.
Or where I put the keys. Where I put the keys. Let me see if I can put it a little bit here like this. Okay. Okay, Indira, can you find another one? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna look for which. Where could it be? Okay, I'm gonna take my annotation and I'm gonna
Yes,
try to
if
find.
you want, you can annotate.
Okay, which, where is which? Oh, I
It's
had it
hiding from you.
I had it yesterday.
Which is
Okay, I
next
see
to where?
that. I see that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that because I see that. Okay, there is that. Okay.
Okay, there is that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Can you make a sentence with that?
I know about the topic that you are talking about.
Thank you. That's great. I know about that topic that you talk about. Okay, Yolanda, can you help me with another one?
Yes. Let's see. At the last line, we have when.
Oh, when, yeah, I see it.
Okay. So.
Can you make a sentence?
Yes. Like interrogative one. when are you coming to visit us?
You coming to visit us. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
And
Oh, the sentence now.
like relative, let's see. I will visit my family when I have free time.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Okay, I will visit my family when I have free time. We are talking about time, so that is correct. Okay, let's see. Again, Sarah, do you see another one? Another word?
Yes, I found which.
Which? Oh, okay, here.
Yeah. And I also found whose.
Oh, where is whose? I haven't.
You know where the word where and the O, it corresponds to whose.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I also found whom. No. That I just love this game. How is it called in English? Soap.
In English,
Letters.
it's a word search.
Oh,
A
word search.
Words
Oh,
search.
okay.
Okay.
Word search. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't found whom. Where is whom? Oh, here.
No,
right?
no.
Yes.
Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
Okay, can you make a sentence with any of those? You can choose.
I think I am going to use whose, and
Whose,
you can
okay.
correct me if I don't use it right. Whose is this bicycle?
I don't know, right?
No,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you very well. I'm sorry. Oh, hello?
Oh, she might have dropped out. So
No, she's here.
she said, I do not know whose bicycle this
okay.
is. I do not know whose bicycle this is. And if we can change the color, because it's hard to see.
Bicycle. I don't remember how to wear bicycle.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Bicycle like that, right? Bicycle.
Bicycle. Oh, bicycle is with an I, and the Y is on the cycle part.
Oh, cycle bar. Oh, okay, bicycle because it's a cycle. Okay, bicycle. I don't know whose bicycle is.
This is.
This is. Okay.
You see the bicycle, and you don't know whose bicycle it is or this is.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Sarah. I don't know what happened, but it's okay.
Oh, it's because it's raining again.
It's raining in Venezuela.
Yeah. And now here is a little bit of aquí se llama Rocío, and it's a little bit heavy now. Okay. Now we are missing what, who, why. I would like to do an example with whom. I don't know if you can help us, Indira, please, with an example of whom.
With whom? Okay.
With whom. Yes.
Whom. Okay, so that's an indirect, it's a direct object. So it's something that's receiving an action. So for example, whom did I give the present to would be the question. Whom did you give the present to? Whom did you give the present to?
Okay.
And then as a relative pronoun, we could say something like, the girl over there is the one whom you should give the present. Ooh, that's complicated. The girl
Yeah.
over there, the girl standing over there is the one whom you should give the present to.
Over there
Right,
is
okay,
one
look,
The
word.
one to whom you should give the present. The
The
two
one
goes
to whom.
before, yeah,
To
right.
whom
So you're giving the present to someone. To whom? To
you
the girl standing over there. Ooh, this is so complicated.
Over there is one word or two words?
It's two words.
Okay, thank you.
Whew, that's a hard one. Okay.
Yeah, that thank you. Yeah, it's a very hard relative pronoun, but we can use it correctly.
Okay, we got 3 more to find and 4 minutes till class is
Yeah.
over.
Okay, I have
Because
found who I can do a sentence. I have found who. I just lost it. I lost it. Let's see. Oh, I have found why.
yes,
Why?
why? Yes.
I can do a sentence, a question first.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you not talking to me? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, and for the sentence, I can use I don't know, or we have used I don't know.
I don't talk to you. The reason why I don't talk to you is because I am sad.
Oh, but we have to use why.
The reason
Why?
why I
Oh, okay.
don't talk to you
Why? You is because
I am
mad, maybe.
I am mad. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. Okay, now it's missing what and who. I lost who.
I found what.
Oh,
and
what?
is next to whom.
Oh, it's next to whom. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, okay, what? Oh.
And I don't know if who is in the same place that whose.
In the same place that whose. No, I don't think so. Who? Oh, like that. Yeah, that is correct. Well done, Sarah. Thank you. Okay. Do you want to do a sentence with any of those?
Yes. And with who?
With who? Okay.
Who is the person that you talked yesterday? No, I mean, who is the person? I don't know how to create a sentence. I want to say that.
Who is the person you talked yesterday? I think it's correct.
Yes. And with what?
Okay, with what?
What is the reason that you don't study? Or I think that that sentence will be better if I use which, but with what?
Okay, which is the reason? Yeah, which is the reason for you not to study? For you not to study. Is that correct, Indira? We can use like that. Which is the reason? Which I think is okay. I don't know if the sentence or the question it's
So
right.
which is the reason for you not to study? Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct. Okay.
Which is the reason? Which one? Which reason? Because you don't like to study, because you're lazy, because you're working,
You
because
don't have
you're
time.
sick, because yeah, which is the reason for you not to study? Mhm.
Mhm.
Yay, that is correct. Well, thank you all for participating. This was a very good class and I enjoyed very much. Now we are going to end, we have to end the class, but please subscribe to our channel. Remember, we have YouTube channel, Educación UCAP. We also have a classroom. We have activities there that you can make, do like word search. You can do crossword. You can see videos that can help you, like can complement all the things that you learn here. And please join us on Zoom when you can. So now we have a little quote. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. This is the right Lama. I find it very fun too, very funny. Thank you very much all. We'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
And can we put the Google Classroom code in the YouTube, please?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm
So that
going
everybody on
to.
YouTube can see that. And
Yes.
everybody have a good week. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, we can put it on the YouTube. I'm going to put it on the chat because I don't have here the. Oh, I can. Can you see the code? Here, I'm going to put it
There
on
it
the
is.
chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Remember to subscribe to our channel or to Google Classroom.
I will put in our classroom codes. Okay, and I will put here. Okay, here we have in YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Yama. Okay. Bye-bye. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for coming, Sara. It was great
Thank
to have you as a student.
Yeah,
Thank you,
for
Sarah, to coming. Will
Thank
be nice if you stay with us after the class. Okay.
Okay.
Can you stick around? Okay. Yeah, let's turn off the YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye. Thank you very much for coming.